All right, so I picked up a kilogram filament roll here from DO3D, a silk bicolor. So I'm not familiar with this brand. Guess they're new, that, or I just haven't gotten out enough to hear from them. But so dual color, orange and black. So interested to try that out. I like silk stuff, and bicolor is fun. So, okay. And I guess they give us a little sample of some other colors. That's interesting. Maybe use them in a 3D pen that I have here, or really small accent through the printer. So we got a cardboard spool. I'm fond of, as long as it holds up in my filament dryer, rolling around so well sealed. Put the packet in there, and I guess we got link to order some of their other colors and whatever. So recommended 205 to 230. So I tend to go a little higher on the temps on silk PLAs. And there we go. Interesting. Should be interesting to see. All right, so we don't have a easy way to open the bag. Let me see. And there it is. Fun sound of air rushing into the bag. And I didn't do that very well. No, I didn't. There we go. So yeah, it's very black on that side and very orangey on that side. Um, and so some little stiff, um, but should be pliable enough here. Obviously, really creased there with the thing there, holding it in. And as you can see, kind of a half and half there. Hopefully you can see. So oops, and there we go. Snapped it off. Yeah, let me throw it on there and do a temp tower, do some other just calibration type prints just to make sure I don't need to tweak any settings, and see what I can come up with. All right, so here are some of my results printing here. So I started with the old temp tower thing, settled on 210. Most things, in the their recommended range. Looked fine. I just got a 210 seemed about the best in here for me. That's usually where I print silks, and so I did flow calibration, and it was pretty much where I normally um, print things. Plus or minus. I think it was maybe 1% um, up from some of the other things, but right in line with some that I use. Played with retraction. That's where needed to yeah, pretty common with the silks is retract a little bit slower. Direct drive here I had 0.8 millimeter normal distance, but dialed the speed down to 30 millimeters per second instead of my normal 50. So, which is usually a little fast, but this is a little slower there for 30. So I think it did fine for everything here. Don't really see any issues with retractions and hairs and things. And now guess I should have showed some of the two color effect, but now you get to start to see it here on the old benchy. So we got the gold side and the black side, and um, yeah. So I think everything went pretty well there. I always do a little Lego cube kind of thing that kind of shows some of the cooling effect from here. Just so I can kind of get a sense of what you might need to do speed-wise and things on some other prints and stuff, but not uncommon there. Tiny little hair on the top there that you need to get off, but otherwise I think really sharp on the details there. And I do a filament swatch to keep on hand for all my filaments to refer back. And I think that turned out really well. Yeah. And then the fun things I normally do, especially with bicolors or tricolors or whatever, is little stars. Kids love these, and kind of get the, especially with the multicolor thing here, get a really cool effect on there. Like I love that right there. Pretty cool. A little out of focus, but you kind of get the different angles flaring up there. So these all printed really well. I love that. And then infinity cubes also look really cool because when you start moving those around, you get the different color sides happening here. And then you can bring it back to where it started. And they move pretty well. Hinge things worked fine. So always fun here to do these with multicolor filaments and get that effect going there. So I am really, really happy. I like it. So it looks, looks more of a kind of a brown gold kind of thing here than more than black in most lighting, but pretty cool. So that's a little weird artifact in the print, but most of them I think did great here. So no real trouble with the filament there. Just got to know what you're doing with the silks, and think things are good. So hope that helps you out. Have a great day. Take care.